Hello good people, how has been your Christmas holidays? Now today is the 2nd of January, the year 2025, and as I have been promising is that from the 1st of January 2025 we will be able to access the CEAC database and be able to access our statuses, the DV Lottery 2025, and it opened yesterday, and as from yesterday every DV Lottery 2025 can enter into the CEAC website, CEAC, and check the status of his case number or her case number. Remember that this is DV 2025, and as it is called, it means that the CEAC website would have opened in the 1st of January 2025, and that's how it happens. Though the interviews began on October of 2024 for the DV Lottery 2025, but for the statuses, the website opened the 1st of January 2025. So without babbling much or any further, I wanted to show you today how you can access the CEAC website and check your case number status or the status of your visa. And as you can see on this page, you just type CEAC status check and you click on this link under the United States Department of State.gov. So this is the right place where you visit, and once you click, this window will come and you can select here the type of visa, either an immigrant or immigrant. For us, the DV Lottery is immigrant visa, and then you need to enter your case number here, and then you enter this captcha here, and then you submit. And once you submit, you will see the status of your case. And I'm going to use example of the DV 2025 case numbers and see the different statuses that you would expect when you check your case status. And I will start with case number 2025 AS 2111. That is what I'll begin with. That is case number 2025 AS 2111, and then enter this captcha PCWEY and K, and you click submit, and you see this window popping up here, and this is where you read the status of your case. For this case number, it is ready, and when you read down here, you'll get to understand what this means. The ready status, just to explain it simply means that your case number is current, and that is under the cutoff number on the visa bulletin, and you should have received your second notification letter by now. And since you have received your second notification letter, there information inside that second notification directing you on what to do to prepare for the interview, as well as giving you specifically the dates of the interview scheduled plus the embassy where you're scheduled for your interview. So that's what the ready status will mean. So let us take another example to see the different status that we have. So I will use case number 2025 AS 560 and we need to enter this captcha here on the right, VPJR, and then click submit, and you see the pop-up window reads at NVC. At NVC simply means that your case number is not yet ready. It is not under the cutoff number on the visa bulletin, and therefore you're not ready for the interview. So you just need to wait for the time to come, or when your case number will be under the cutoff number, and then you'll change to ready. And let us proceed. Let us now use case number from a different region, and that is Africa region 2025 AF9. So let's put the captcha, click submit. I entered the wrong captcha. Let us repeat. KYSAKA. Click submit, and then this pop-up window says issued for this particular case number, and this simply means that you have gone through your interview and your visa has been approved, and therefore for this case number they already have their visas ready to transit to the next step, that is moving to the United States. And then let us do another one. I want to do another one from Africa still before we go to Europe. So one from Africa still, it is 2025 AF26, and then let's input the captcha RHPC and then submit. And then the pop-up window comes here and it reads refused, and this is an unfortunate situation that nobody would like to fall into. But for this case number, this guy did not go through the interview successfully, and when you read down here you'll see that it is totally refused. Because we have another refused status that I'll show you here, but for this case it was refused and the visa was denied. Sorry for that guy. And then let's go to the next one. So this time around we go to the Europe region and we see 2025 EU 9690. Let's see what the status is here. Then we have KNA94H. Click submit. Let us redo the captcha. 136HM, and we see that it is also refused, but this time around we see a lot of information here, and among the information we see administrative processing. So this type of refusal is normally termed as the 221G refusal, that is refused 221G, and this is different from the previous refuse that we've seen. This one has been refused temporarily. For this case number to be put under extra administrative processing to verify some information the embassy needed, and this happens if you went to the interview without sufficient document, and maybe you passed the interview but they need you to provide those extra documents that you left out when preparing for the interview. So you'll have to hand over or to submit those documents for them to go through them to see whether they will approve your visa. So this is a temporal refusal, and when you are temporarily refused, you have to act immediately, act swiftly, and submit whatever document you've asked for or comply to whatever requests you get from the consular officer. If you comply appropriately, then you facilitate your visa processing, and if you get successfully through the process, you'll get your visa approved. So once you go to the interview and you get 221G visa refused, that is refused under the administrative processing, then act quickly and do as you are requested. But to avoid this, I told you, make sure you amply prepare yourself. Gather all the documents that you need as per what you filled on your DS260 form and all the documents requested on the checklist, plus other extra documents for other embassies like the affidavit of support. So everything that is needed, pack them correctly and go with them to avoid yourself landing on this. Remember, at some time the refused 221G will cost you your visa. Time might run up on you before your case has been revisited, and that means you not get your visa. So it's not a good place to be, but if you land there, just act swiftly and hope for the best. Let's look at another one, still on EU 2025 EU 11350, and then we do the captcha H45X, and then we click submit. I put we had a mistake here, 2025, and then let's redo the captcha VKMBMA, and this is what this case status is: in transit. In transit means your case number is current, that is, it is ready for the interview under the cutoff number, and the NVC are transferring your information, the entirety of your information, to the embassy for your interview to be scheduled. And once the process is complete, then you will receive your second notification letter, and the status will change from in transit to the ready status. That's what this in transit means. Let's finally see this other status, and this is, or we shall use the South American region 2025 SA 769 capture PM6UX, submit, and then we see this status: administrative processing. So administrative processing is not something to worry you, because nowadays the administrative processing, in other words AP, means that you've gone successfully through your interview and the embassy is processing your visa. So during that period of visa processing, they are processing your visa to stamp it on your passport. The status of your case might turn to administrative processing. So just wait for some few working days and your visa will have been stamped and sent back to you, but the status will be administrative processing. And we've seen all these statuses, but what I want to clarify is sometimes these statuses may mix you up. Sometimes it might be refused 221G, and then later on you find it reading as ready, but when you go to the grounds you find out that it is not the same. So sometimes the status on this website might be this way, but on the ground or in the real case it is not as per what is indicated. So if you find yourself in such case, you don't need to worry, because sometimes it takes some time for them to update the status in the CEAC. So there is sometimes some delay in updating the statuses. I hope that is clear. So in the next video I will do the analysis of the case numbers up to now and see how the embassies are performing, and that means I'll have a document to analyze this, and most importantly you'll get that information on our website guidedmein.com. So I'll do the analysis and I will update our website guidedmein.com, and you can go to that place once I update it. And when you plug in your case number, it will tell you of how risky your case number is, or how good your case number is, or how moderately good your case number is. All that information, you will find it later on our website guidedmein.com. But meanwhile, you can just visit the website, because there is a lot of information there to help you have a successful visa interview. But up to now, it is not yet updated, but once it is updated, I will alert you. It will not take long. But guys, thank you for watching this video. Please ensure that you have a successful interview, and let's meet in the next video. But don't forget to subscribe, to share this video with your friends, and also to like the video. Thank you guys. Bye.